Hi, welcome back to Sparkling Glue. So glad you're here today. So I have another fun kit for us to work on together. The link is down below in the description. It's free in the Ko-fi shop, and it's a 7-page kit, and I'll show it to you. But let me just show you the made completed little journal. So here, let me take the ribbon off. So what it is it's a little folio that has it's small, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 pages. So, but the really neat thing about this is it's so easy here. I'll show you. So you're going to print the page out, and then all we're going to do is fold this up and then fold it over. And then it's going to make our book. But let me just show it to you. So you have your front page, and then there's pockets to add in on all the pages. Well, not all of them. I did pockets for, I didn't want to cover up some of these because they're just so pretty with the ocean behind here, but you can cover them up if you want. But I also did, so pockets for every other page. We also have angle pockets, which I didn't even glue in here because I just used these pockets up. And then in the top is a pocket on each page. And then you can put these cards in here, which will print. And then I did make the little tabs, but so you could just do that with, and I used the paper from this pack. So here, these are the little cards that go in on the top. Now you can also, I'll show you, we're going to glue it, and I left it open on the top, but you can leave it open on the side, and then you would put the tab here and slide the card in this way. So just depending on what you would prefer, but it comes together really quick and it's fun and easy. I did a passport folio that had the same type of design with the 4 folds, but and I'll link that below if you want. That's a really fun project, and that one is also free in the Ko-fi shop if you want to put that one together. But okay, so let me move some of this out of the way and I'll show you the kit. So the first page is your pockets, and I have 3 of the longer pockets, and then there's some tags, and there's a butterfly, and then these are the corner pockets, which, like I said, I didn't even end up using on that. These are your tags, so there's 4 of them, and that's what you'll cut out. And let's see, I printed on the back some lined pink paper, which it's a very faint, oh, sorry, the camera. It's a very faint pink, but so if you want to do that for journaling cards. And there's also a blue in here, a very light watercolory blue, if you'd rather print that on the back, or you can leave it white and just leave it for journaling. I printed everything on 110-pound cardstock except the 2 pages that make up our whole book, which is actually page 3 and 4 in the PDF download. And I printed them because it's easier to fold just on copy paper. So, but you can do it on cardstock if you prefer. I just found it easier to fold them up because we're having to fold a couple times on the one page. Then I added some really pretty little quotes or sayings, I guess. I'm not going to read them all, but I am going to I'll read the one I used on the front. And it says, "To plant a garden by the sea is to believe in a beautiful tomorrow, even when the tides change." I don't know, that just is true, right? Anyway, they're all like along those lines, pretty and meaningful, I thought. So I did cut them out and add them into the pockets, but you can do whatever you want with them. And then these are, I guess, our little washi tape strips. And I didn't really even end up using those much either, but you can use them as belly bands, or I actually did glue them into the back of the ribbon to make it sturdier to slide over the front of the album. So that is how I use them. And then again, here's the pink and the blue. So let me just move this over. Let's do the main folio first. So you're going to print, and again, it's page 3 and 4, and some of your images come out upside down, and that's on purpose because the way we're going to fold it. The way you know your cover, it has this darker image here. The other one, the images are faded out, but you could do this any way you want, but this is just how I set it up. So you print this single-sided because we are not going to even see the back. And you're just going to bring up your page and line it up to the top. Okay. And then you are just going to fold. I didn't line it up great. And then you're going to fold in half again. And you can just line that up as well. And what it does is it gives you your cover, a second page, another page, and then the back cover. And that's why I did the back cover a little darker, because I figured it, since it was on the back. Now, my printer prints with white trim. If you don't like that, trim it off. I recommend trying to trim the 2 pages together so they're both the same size, but that's up to you as well. And we'll do the next one. And it doesn't even matter how you fold it, as long as the blank side is inside, and then just line it up and fold. And then this is a choice, right? If you want it this way or this way, whatever you want to do, and you can play around to see which way you like it better. And see all the folding on the thicker cardstock, it's harder to get it to lay flat, where with the copy paper it just lays so nice. And then all I did is put this inside here. And the way I set it up is that every other page has a picture of the water and the gates and the flowers, and the opposite side is your lighter side that I was adding pockets and doing more decorating to. But there you go. And then that's it. Your whole folio's together. And like I said, if you want to trim that off or ink or whatever you want, and then you just need to decide if you'd prefer the top to be your open pocket or a side pocket. Because just depending on how you're going to glue it. So if you want the sides to be open, then all you're going to do is put a bead of glue along the top edge. And that's it, just in the one place, and glue. If you want the sides, the top to open, we're going to glue the sides, just a bead of glue down either side. And I'm going to put this together with a stapler, but actually I think it would be really pretty with a ribbon. And the paper is so thin and easy, you could probably poke it through even with the needle. So if you wanted to do that, but I'm not trimming it right now, but like I said, it's certainly an option if you want to. And I'm using art glitter glue, and I am going to keep my top open. So then all I'm going to do is just put some glue up the side, just like that. And then the other side. And I did make the tags a little smaller, so you shouldn't have trouble with them fitting, but you can always trim them if you do. And then just press down. And then I'm going to do the same here. Just up the sides to keep our top open as a pocket. And there we go. Okay. And then just fold, press down. And then just make sure you have it before you put it together the way you want it. And that looks right to me. And then I'm just going to use my long arm stapler, which I really like. And we're just gonna, I'm gonna use 3, maybe. I just refilled it, so now it's not working, of course. Okay, there we go. All right, so we're gonna do 3 staples. And you might not even need 3, but I feel like since we're putting pockets and different things, and that's it. Your book is now all together. And because it's copy paper, so you, I don't know if you guys use this 3-in-1, but can you see how the glue kind of made the pages a little wet here? So they're kind of crinkling up. This glue, that didn't happen. So this was art glitter glue, which usually doesn't really do that. I don't know. It is very hot and very humid though. That might have something to do with it. But okay, so then all you're going to do here is now you can cut out all your tags and your pockets and just decorate how you want. Again, the 4 cards, which that's what you see here, to put in, and you can go ahead and put them right in your pockets here. And like I said, I did the tabs because then it's easier to get them in and out. But, and then if any of you do it with the sides, I'd love to see it. I didn't even try it, to be honest with you, but it would fit. I looked. So like I said, though, you just have to put your tab on the side to pull it out. But that would probably be fun as well. There you go. All right, so that's, and then you have, so for this, what I did is I put a little paper doily I had, and I inked a little blue around the outside and glued it on. And then for the inside of the ribbon, I glued the cardstock down. And the reason why is it's much easier to slide the ribbon on and off if there is something a little sturdy underneath it. So you don't have to do that, but I always have trouble if you want to make it like a belly band slide, and it's just soft. Even here, let me show you. You should bring your cardstock the full width of your ribbon, and I didn't do that. And so what happens is sometimes it gets caught when you're trying to slide it on the part that bends. So if I made my cardstock thicker and covered the entire ribbon, that's a better option. So just keep that in mind when you're doing it. And you'll see what I mean. The softer end of the ribbon starts getting stuck. And so it does definitely fit on this, but you see what's happening here? It's folding. If I had cardstock thicker, wider, that wouldn't happen. But there you go. And so all right, and then your pages if you want to do something on the back. But anyway, now we have our whole, and I don't know, I think it's a cute little project, and it was just fun. Just the lattice work and the ocean or the sea. I don't know. I enjoyed making it. I hope you guys enjoy it and have fun with it. And thanks so much for stopping by my channel and crafting with me. And I'll catch you on the next video. Have a great day.